What is up, CTC family? Shaka Daniel here, aka Chase That Coin. And today I want to take a look at the health of the market. So basically the market state. We want to look at the top 5 cryptocurrencies in comparison to Bitcoin and see if they are still overall bullish or if they are following the trend of BTC. I encourage you all to hit like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can be aware of when we do these videos, and let's get right into it. Okay, guys, so right now we're at tradingview.com. This is a very helpful tool for those of you who are just getting into cryptocurrencies and want to look at the charts, look at specific cryptocurrency charts, whether you want to look at them in USD pairs or if you want to look at them in BTC or Satoshi value. So this is a very helpful tool. It has many different exchanges. Some of the larger exchanges it doesn't have, but the main ones that you want to look at, it does have. All right, so right now we're going to go over here to BTC USD. Okay, and right now we are looking at BTC. We are looking at BTC USD, and we did have an ascended triangle forming for BTC that the market did temporarily break. All right, it did snap down back to the 32 level, back to the 32 fib. So this ray right here is basically an extension of the 32 fib back here. Okay, so the market did push back down to the 32 fib and give us a bounce. All right, I personally am still pretty bullish BTC here. Okay, I personally think that we need to break much lower. I'm calling for a break of 11,500 before I say that we're actually in a possibly longer term bear market. In this short term bear market right now, I am not worried at all. Okay, well, I'm not gonna say I'm not worried at all, but I'm not worried. All right, so right now we're gonna look at ETH BTC, and the reason we started off looking at Bitcoin is because Bitcoin forms the overall shape of the market. All right, so we do have ETH BTC here, the 4-hour chart. I want to look at a higher time frame just so I can get the overall trend. So the overall trend for ETH BTC right now is upward. We could definitely get a pullback into either of the moving averages, but we see that the FOMO from Korea banning cryptocurrency trading barely scratched the market. I do see, we could possibly get a little bit more downside, but overall, these markets are still pretty much bullish. Okay, I want to go down to the 1-hour time frame. And even on the lower hour time frames, we are still pretty bullish. We still have very steep sloping upward trending lines. All right, so we want to look at XRP, BTC, even though XRP has received a very big run up. I did a video on whether it was a good time to buy XRP or not. And in my opinion, it is not a great time to buy XRP or Tron. But there is some bullish upside for XRP in the short term here. Okay. I would look for a pull down into the slower moving average, which is the red moving average. I would look for a pull down into the slower moving average and look for an entry on a short term. On an overall, I'm going to say the same thing. I would look for, well, on the daily is a little bit different. On the 4-hour, I would look for a little bit of pullback. On the daily, I would actually be possibly looking to enter this market right here, simply to possibly get some of this upside here. All right, so there's 50% into the all-time high from its current point for Ripple here. So, well, the previous high. So there is definitely something there, and the market seems to be shrugging off this Korea ban. Okay, just to make sure I don't cover any wrong cryptos, we're going to look over here to make sure the top 5 is still intact, and it is, and we're going to look at Bitcoin Cash. All right, Bitcoin Cash is one of the trades that I am more so bullish on for 2018. That does not mean that I am anti-BTC, but it simply means that I am open to making profits off of the competition of Bitcoin. So we had an ascending triangle that the market did break out of, and it may pull back into the ascending triangle before pushing up. So BCH is one of the trades that I am more so bullish on. And if Bitcoin continues to dip, BCH may very well continue to run. And we want to look at a new guy in the top 10, the top 5, which is which is Cardano. All right, so Cardano, in my opinion, does have a lot more room to go down. We got a close below both of the moving averages, and we also are getting a sloping over. So the market is sloping over here. All right, the moving averages are sloping over, which isn't ever really that great of a sign. So once we get a crossing of the moving average, there will be even more pressure to push the market down. Now, the moving averages don't necessarily push the market itself, but it can help nudge the market in a certain direction, especially if the market is already moving in that direction. So Cardano, I do see that there is some downside here. Let me look on a smaller time frame. On a smaller time frame, though, there is a lot of upside here. So we could temporarily get another upward push. So overall, judging off of the top 5 cryptocurrencies in comparison to BTC, I'm going to say that the market is not ready for altcoin season to be done yet. I personally think that the market is expecting BTC to not dip much lower, maybe to hold stagnant, and for altcoins to continue to push up. All right, guys. So that was a look into the state of the market. I encourage you all to hit like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can be aware of when we do these videos. And until next time, keep chasing that coin, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.